Hello everyone, welcome back to qualifying match number 2 of the other semifinals match for the Team Warfare tournament. It is Team Marvel versus Team TNA Impact, which, as you can see, it is a tall order on both ends. On one hand, you have the Punisher, the Hulk, Star-Lord, and Stan Lee. On the other side, you have the phenomenal AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, and Eric Young. This is going to be interesting. So I have to be unbiased and whatnot, but this is going to be a tough one, folks. And of course, we're on Hell on Earth. This is a Team Warfare match. And this is going to be something else, ladies and gentlemen. So, as AJ Styles is taking it to the Punisher. And the Punisher now a back suplex on AJ Styles. Punisher, now he's right hand to AJ. AJ with a headbutt in return. And now the Punisher sends AJ to the corner and introduces his foot into the throat of AJ Styles. Punisher, indeed, is not an individual who is, popular with the heroes or the villains in Marvel. He's kind of his own guy. Of course, he does have a tag team partner in Deadpool, so he's one individual who can stand the Punisher. Punisher can tolerate Deadpool to a point. He's not, they're kind of the yin and the yang of tag team division, really, or Marvel in general, where the Punisher is no fun and games, all serious, to the point, knock you on your ass. Deadpool would like to knock you on your ass, but he'll make some jokes in the middle of it. Punisher does not make jokes, he just makes bodies. As now Star-Lord is being double-teamed by Samoa Joe and AJ Styles. And that was effective, I guess. As Samoa Joe now is taking it to the Star-Lord. And there is a Dragon Sleeper, ladies and gentlemen, on Star-Lord. And there's a kick, and he breaks it with a kick to the face. And now Joe sends Star-Lord to his corner again, and he misses. Star-Lord using that speed and gets out of the way. And Joe now gives him some kicks, rapid kicks to the face for his troubles. And Joe now sends him back into the corner again. And again he misses in the corner as Star-Lord sidesteps him. Star-Lord now with a swinging neck breaker on Samoa Joe. Star-Lord, of course, you guys probably know from the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is Marvel, of course. The Hulk, you see in the corner, that's that big green guy. If you don't know who the big green guy in the corner is, or who the Hulk is, you probably don't know Marvel. And, well, anyway. And in case you guys don't watch our show on a regular basis, just to give you a little heads up, it is actually, the Hulk actually owns the right to the Hulk now, and is the only Hulk in wrestling. There used to be another Hulk in wrestling. However, he had lost the rights to his name to the Incredible Hulk. So there is no more Hulk Hogan, so to speak. There can be a Hollywood Hogan or a Terry Bollea or whatever, but the Hulk is the only one who can be called the Hulk. As Joe is taking it to Star-Lord with kicks to the face. Sends Star-Lord to the corner. And this time he is successful in getting him in the corner. And now Star-Lord is having a little bit of problems with Samoa Joe. But fires back, sending Joe into the corner. Uh-oh. Joe drops him across the top turnbuckle. And Joe now sent into the corner again. And Star-Lord now letting up Joe with some kicks of his own. Star-Lord was knee to the throat of Samoa Joe. And now he is stalking the Samoan submission machine. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What a maneuver. There's a pin. Eric Young comes in for the save. And now everyone tries to get in the ring. And the Punisher comes in and takes offense to that and takes out Eric Young there. As now the Punisher gets back out of the ring. And Star-Lord now stalking Samoa Joe. Oh no. Going for a submission move is Star-Lord on Joe. Eric Young came in for extra measure, I guess, but uh-oh. Star-Lord going to the outside, comes back into the ring. Maybe needed to do a little dance.
I wasn't sure how long I was going to be there.
And Joe now sent to the corner. Kicks to the grip again, another kick to the face, another rapid kicks right there by Star-Lord. Stan Lee getting animated in the corner there, no pun intended. Stan Lee, of course, the creator, the father of Marvel, as Samoa Joe sent to the corner. And Star-Lord now puts Joe up on the top rope, but this might not be good for Joe. And Star-Lord now going to the top. Oh, that's definitely not going to be good for Joe. Oh my! Star-Lord with a superplex from the top rope to the outside of the ring, and Joe's done. That's a pinfall, folks, because, well, it's Team Warfare and pinfalls count anywhere. And Joe is being taken to the proverbial woodshed by Star-Lord. And now, if you guys were wondering how Impact or Team Marvel got to where they... Oh my. Star-Lord just extracted blood from Samoa Joe by a nice RKO type of move. And in case you were wondering, so TNA, in order to get to where they are, they had to defeat the likes of the Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And no, I'm not kidding. And as for Marvel, they had to defeat the Justice League, and they also had to defeat the X-Men. So, also no fun task. On the third time, they have, on the third event, they also have the other individual who is down. And now, Star-Lord drops the leg drop across the throat of Samoa Joe. Star-Lord goes for the pin on the entrance ramp. Nope, no pinfall there. And Joe is... Oh, I think Joe's getting fired up. And there he is. He's firing back. I think Joe should go... And Joe's now got Star-Lord up on his shoulders and brings him down with a Samoan drop. But Star-Lord just kips up to Joe punching him in the throat. And uh-oh. Yanagi. Oh, that's it. The Kikita clutch by Samoa Joe onto Star-Lord. That should be the end of Star-Lord, I would imagine. That's almost as dangerous as My Black Rose. As I think, I don't know if Star-Lord got pinned or is out, but I think Star-Lord is out, folks. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't think he did. Maybe he did. I don't know. Star-Lord now fighting Stan Lee on the other side of the apron. Star-Lord's out, folks, I guess. So Stan Lee is now taking liberties with Samoa Joe. Stan, just be careful, brother. Stan Lee taking it to the Samoan submission machine. Don't let his age fool you, folks, or the fact that, well, in our show they live forever, so it doesn't really matter, as Stan Lee is now stalking Samoa Joe. And now Joe dropped with a DDT by Stan Lee. And there's a pin. The referee just finally woke up. And Joe is a blessed mess, the courtesy of Star-Lord earlier. You know what? Joe has actually been there for quite some time, actually. He probably should make a tag soon. Maybe get one of the other guys or way on the other side of the ring to help him, maybe? I don't know. The Hulk surveying the damage as Stan Lee is taking it to Samoa Joe. Stan Lee now stalking Samoa Joe. Shows up. And Stan drops him with the DDT. And that should be the end. But again, the referee takes his dandy time getting out to the ring. And Stan now picks up Joe. And drops him face first across the stairs. Good for him. And people thought he wasn't as tough because he's, older or whatnot. And another DDT. That could be the end of Samoa Joe, really. And Samoa lets it go. I mean, maybe Stan doesn't want to beat him outside the ring. Maybe that's what it is. He wants the whole world to see him beat him, and he wants to throw him in the ring to do it. As he introduces Joe's face to the apron. And now, Joe's helped up. Joe DDT. Stan again is going for the pin. And no, again, let's go. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know why. Stan would be the one to ask, I guess. But he seems to be doing just fine without anybody's help, I guess. In case you were wondering, folks, it is now 4-3, folks. Marvel is lost Star-Lord, courtesy of Samoa Joe tapping him out. It's come down to Stan and Hulk and the Punisher to hold down the fort for Team Marvel. And Stan now drops Joe with another DDT. And stalking Joe now on the outside of the ring. And another DDT. I think Joe's done. Maybe the referee should just stay outside the ring. That's what I'm wondering, why he keeps getting in the ring to begin with. Apparently Stan does not want to bring him in the ring just yet. Maybe he wants an example of Joe. I don't know. He is the one to ask, and Stan is lighting up Joe. I don't think Joe has much left. He's really getting the car beat out of him, really. And now his face is introduced to the apron again. Joe again sent it to the apron, and again. Now introduces his face to the stairs. If you guys thought that Stan Lee was some little feeble old man who couldn't really go, well, you're wrong, as you can see. He is just as ferocious as his other counterparts. I mean, come on now. How can a guy how can a feeble old man come up with such tough individuals as people like the men in this ring right now? As right now, Bobby Roode is taking down the Punisher for some reason. I think they've both been counted out, folks. Stan Lee and Samoa Joe have been counted out. Interesting. So it is down to the Hulk and the Punisher to save Marvel. If I'm correct on that end. Yes, I believe that is the case. And it is also turned into a 3-on-2. Yeah, 3-on-2. It is the Hulk and the Punisher versus Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, and Eric Young, I believe. Yeah. 3-on-2. All right. Well, and the Hulk now with a DDT on Bobby Roode. And goes for the pin. And that's the end of Bobby. Oh, no. Bobby Roode kicks out at 2. A little overzealous, I guess I got there. The Hulk is a very large man. I don't know if anybody's wanting to get in the ring and stop him. And as Bobby Roode sends Hulk to the corner and gets him in a clothesline. Hulk now helped up by Bobby Roode, and who delivers a spine buster. Now remember, folks, the winner of this goes to the finals, and, well, coincidentally enough, they have to face my team, the F4L. So, as Bobby Roode goes for a cover on the Hulk. Bobby Roode got a trapezius hold on the Hulk, maybe trying to wear him down. Instead, he just kind of infuriates him. And trust me when I say this, you do not want to get the Hulk angry. A lot of people found out the hard way why that's not a good idea. And the Hulk now is all over Bobby Roode. Roode sent to the corner. Hulk kind of staring down Bobby Roode. And now Bobby Roode is up on the shoulders of Hulk, driven to the mat. Now, if you're AJ Styles or Eric Young, do you really want to get in the ring with that guy to stop him? Yeah, I guess Eric Young's crazy enough to do so. But he's got the Punisher there to help him out, to correct his error, I suppose. As now the Hulk, I believe, is stalking Bobby Roode. Maybe not. Ugh. Hulk now with a camel clutch on Bobby Roode. Oh, that can't feel good. I mean, that's a big boy to be hanging on your back right there and pulling in your neck on the other end, and that's a very painful maneuver, I guess. But Hulk lets it go. And the Hulk now, oh, there's the Avenger DDT. As the Hulk now sends Bobby Roode to the corner. Maybe get some Punisher in there, maybe? I'm just saying. Nope, he's wanting to see what Bobby Roode wants to do, I guess. Punisher. Well, Hulk kind of ranking up the arm, and Bobby Roode gets up, and now Hulk. Roode finds himself on the apron, on the shoulders again, and again driving into the mat. Hulk goes for the pin. Eric Young again breaks up the kin. And the Hulk now takes matters into his own hand and drops Eric Young and folds him like an accordion. As now Bobby Roode went for a spear, I suppose, where the Hulk just kind of waved him off. He's a big boy to be doing a spear there, Bobby. No offense. I know you're glorious and all, but it's Bobby Roode now going for a DDT of his own on the Hulk. Now, as tough as the Punisher is he tough enough to beat the likes of Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, and Eric Young by himself? That's two, but the Hulk gets his shoulder up. I don't really know. I mean, the odds are in the favor of TNA Impact right now, as Eric Young is in the ring for the first time officially now. And I don't know if it was a smart idea to get the Hulk on his feet, but drops him with a DDT, but the Hulk is up, and that's not a good sign for the Eric Young. If he thought sanity was something, wait till he sees the Hulk. And the Hulk now, and here's a DDT of his own. That is the Avenger DDT, folks. And the Hulk now pulls Eric Young on top of his massive shoulders and drives him to the canvas. Punisher getting this crowd fired up. Eric Young's... Oh, no, Eric Young got his shoulder up. Give him credit. Give him credit. This is what it comes down to, folks. And it's one of these teams that my team will be taking on in the finals. By the way, folks, immediately following this match, Sean Awesome will be going for the Mortal Kombat Championship. So let's hope he can handle that. as the Hulk is all over Bobby Roode. Delightful. I mean, that's right, Eric Young, sorry. As the Punisher is now in the ring to take a few glances at Mr. Young. Young now getting a choke slam by the Punisher, who is all no fun and games. He just wants war. And now AJ Styles, a phenomenal one, breaks that up, but the Hulk just showed him why that wasn't a good idea. And he did not think that was very phenomenal, as the Punisher is now stalking Eric Young and drives him skull first to the ground, which is not surprising by the Punisher, and there's a pin. Hulk keeps everyone off, and that's the end of Eric Young, I believe. Yep, bye, Eric. And now it is a tag team match, in essence. It is now AJ Styles and Bobby Roode versus the Hulk and the Punisher. As now the Phenomenal One is in the ring. Drops a knee across the throat of the Punisher. Uh-oh. And the Punisher with a European uppercut to the Phenomenal One. And a right hand for his troubles. And a nice bulldog right there as well. Another right hand by the Punisher. Now the Punisher helps up AJ Styles. And snap near takedown. Trust me, folks, whenever the Punisher does something, it's not for good. It's not for a good time. It's going to hurt you. He doesn't want to have fun. He doesn't want to play games. He doesn't want to let you help. In all honesty, if he hurts you really bad, he would be very happy to do so. As the AJ Styles now is all over the Punisher with an armbar. So it's come down to this, folks. You got the Punisher and the Hulk representing Marvel, and AJ Styles and Bobby Roode representing TNA Impact. As there is the there's that calf crusher maneuver, submission maneuver on from AJ Styles to the Punisher, who I don't think I've ever seen him tap out. However, he gets up and just to get a DDT by AJ Styles in his own corner, but AJ, you don't want to let him make that tag, brother. I'm telling you. Now, I have much respect for both these groups, and, of course, the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles, but I got to tell you that AJ would probably have a hard time with the Hulk. I'm guessing, anyway. I've never seen him take on the Hulk. That's one thing about this tournament that made it so special, that you never knew who was going to face who, and with these teams, it was interesting to see the layouts and how they qualified, and so forth. They had to go through several guys to get there, so it was no picnic, trust me. And the finals, TNA actually eliminated the musical icons actually, no, I'm sorry, that was us. The F4L defeated the musical icons. So it was us who had to defeat the likes of, Elvis and, Mercury and all those guys, unfortunately. So, the Hulk is now in, and this is not what AJ Styles wanted. And now the Hulk snaps suplex on AJ Styles. AJ crawling to his corner. And Hulk just stomps him on the head, just stops him from doing that. Now here's the question, regardless if he gets to the corner, what condition is Bobby Roode going to be in to get in there? Since it was the Hulk that pretty much put the smashing on him earlier. Oh, nope. AJ sends Hulk over the rope. And now, shoulder. And oh, wait. Oh, nice. AJ with a nice sunset flip powerbomb to the outside of the ring for the Hulk. That might even things out. But nope, I was wrong. Because the Hulk's up. That's not good for AJ Styles. Hulk with a knee to the gut of AJ Styles. And he has now extracted blood from AJ Styles with a DDT on the outside of the apron. And there's a pin, but the referee too slow again. Hulk introduces AJ Styles' face to the apron. Bobby Roode looking on, the Punisher cheering him on, the Hulk, which is uncharacteristic for the Punisher. Usually he could care less about what everybody else is doing. Uh-oh. That is a Styles clash, ladies and gentlemen, for the Hulk on the outside of the ring. And that's a pinfall attempt that the Punisher broke up. Because foolishly enough, AJ went to it in enemy territory, and while the Punisher just tried breaking his kneecap for his troubles. Hulk's still in this, folks. Don't forget about him. As the Punisher just sent AJ into the ring. Hulk's up. Hulk's in. AJ catches the Hulk. Another Styles clash, perhaps. That's what that is. It is a Styles clash by AJ to the Hulk. Rolls over the massive giant. And that's one. But he gets a 1 count. Punisher breaks that up. Bobby Roode with a backstabber to the Punisher. And now Hulk was taking on both guys by himself, but found out that was not easy to do. As now it is in firm control of Team Impact right now. And now AJ going for the pin on the Hulk. 2, 3. Hulk's gone, folks. It's come down to the AJ Styles and Bobby Roode versus the Punisher. The fate of Marvel is in the Punisher's hand, folks. This is something else, folks, let me tell you. AJ Styles and the Punisher are duking it out. Punisher and AJ Styles working it over. That's better. And now AJ sends Punisher to the corner. This is kind of systematic now. But if you guys are counting out the Punisher, I don't know if I'd necessarily do that either. As now Bobby Roode and AJ are double teaming the skull-wearing assassin. As Bobby Roode now, it's a butterfly suplex. And now the pin. 2. Nope, that's 2 count. Punisher's got some fight left in him. Like I said, folks, if you're counting out the Punisher, I wouldn't do so just yet, because he's the Punisher. There's now Punisher now, with a backbreaker on Bobby Roode out of nowhere. Right in enemy territory. That's a smart move. That's what I would do too. I'd bring him right out of that corner. I don't really know why I'm cheering for either one of these guys, because I have to face the winner. So, fun. As now Punisher takes down Bobby Roode with a single leg Boston Crab by the Punisher to Bobby Roode. And he releases it. And now the Punisher is driving Bobby Roode's head into the back of the canvas. Punisher is back in control, but he needs to keep this tenacity. And if he wants to survive, he's going to have... Oh, my. Just throw him skull first into the mat. And that could be the end of Bobby Roode, but I don't know if AJ Styles is going to be there. Yeah, I thought so. And now the Punisher takes a shot on AJ. And another shot on AJ. Kind of hard to defeat one guy when the other guy is involved in the match. And there goes AJ. Backbreaker. Bobby Roode's getting up and catches Punisher with a spear. Punisher's all attention was on AJ Styles, and that's a 2 count. This is still going, folks. But AJ was just taught a lesson right there not to interfere with the... There's another spear by Bobby Roode. And an elbow. And this is systematic here. Punisher's gone through some hell right now. I don't know if he can really withstand Bobby Roode, the Glorious One, or the phenomenal AJ Styles. As Bobby Roode with a neck vice on the Punisher. And now comes the phenomenal one to maybe do an end to the Punisher. As AJ now with a neck vice. I don't know if I put a neck vice on the Punisher. I'd probably go for a win. I don't think you can win with that, AJ. Now, Punisher's down. I think all AJ needs to do is pin him, and he should have it, I would imagine. AJ now. Punisher on the ropes. Punisher off the ropes. Misses. Oh, nice head scissors takedown by AJ Styles. How interesting would it be that oh my, good thing he was in the ropes right there. But how interesting would it be, folks, if I first had to defeat ECW, my old protege, my first job in the company, and how odd would it be to me to face the TNA Impact when I've had those guys as tag team partners, and that's 3, and that's the end of that. And well, I guess we're gonna find out, because I should have just kept my mouth shut. But there's your winners, folks. I guess it was kind of systematic, really, as we saw some of this action here from earlier. The Marvel guys got it down good. They were 3-on-1, 2-on-1, 4-on-1. In the end, TNA Impact has defeated Marvel, which means we get to take on TNA Impact. Good luck. All right, folks, stick around. More excitement coming your way.